The mid-thigh pull isometric test has been used for a number of years now to assess an athlete's force generating capacity. In order to collect valid data from this test, the subjects must undertake the test in the right anatomical position. There's been some questions about the reliability of the test stemming from the positional specificity of the assessment. The correct position to start the test is one that mirrors the second pull in the Olympic weightlifting movements of the snatch and the clean. This position is defined as having a knee angle of between 130 and 140 degrees with an upright trunk position, but still having the shoulders slightly over the bar. This is often referred to as the power position. The important component here is that the shoulders are still over the bar to allow the hip movement if it was a dynamic activity. Only a full extension position in the clean or snatch do the shoulders attain a vertical position. If you do not have your subjects assume this position and instruct them to pull as hard and as fast as possible, the results you attain will not be as valid or reliable as they should be. If shorter height athletes are to be tested, a timber platform or even a calibrated Olympic plate could be fitted onto the force plate for the athlete to stand on, and then the barbell could be fitted to the appropriate height. Either way, for the mid-thigh pull tests, the force plate has to be zeroed prior to starting the test.
So we're just going to take through a mid-thigh pull on the 400S force plate using the portable mid-thigh pull rig. The force plate sits on top of the base of the rig, and there is a bar that can be slid in any of the 9 holes and adjusted simply by moving to the next hole at the required height for the athlete. When we go in, we select the athlete that's going to perform the test, we uncheck displacement, have force checked. I'm going to write in that it's MTP or mid-thigh pull, turn it to number 1, we're going to zero the force plate, no mass on the force plate, and get the athlete to step on, click start, and have the athlete pull up as hard and fast as they can. Once we've got the data, we can click save data. We'll save out the athlete's name and the MTP. We can then go to our results of data processing. First we uncheck frame movement, make sure there's no check in show faces or frame movement. Select the correct athlete. We can go to deselect all and manually select which variables we want to save. Once we've selected the variables we want to save, simply click on the save button, and that will save it out to an Excel spreadsheet. Here we can see the results. We just expand out all the windows, all the cells. You can see each of the variables saved under the athlete's name with a date and time stamp.